Okay, class. For this demo, we are looking at the muscles of the hip region, including muscles that move the hip joint. So I'm dividing the muscles that move the hip joint between hip region and femoral or thigh region. Okay. So first muscle that we see in this dark torso is the gluteus maximus. Of course, you can't miss it. It's the largest muscle of the human body. This is the gluteus Maximus. Posteriorly, it's also the most superficial muscle. Okay. So when you look at this demo, model here, you can kind of notice that there is a slight border here. See that? It's almost, this is a different muscle and this is a different muscle. That's because this is a different muscle. This is part of the gluteus medius. So maximus and medius. Much of the gluteus medius is covered by gluteus maximus, as much of the body of the medius is deeper to the gluteus maximus. So maximus and part of the medius. So here we can see the gluteus maximus, which is partly sectioned out. What you are looking at below the gluteus maximus here, this is the gluteus medius, which is from the iliac crest to the greater trochanter of the femur. And this muscle where you see a yellow dot, unfortunately, that's the image I had. This is the piriformis. So gluteus medius, piriformis, gluteus maximus. Here also you can see gluteus maximus. We'll look at these muscles later on. This is just to show you the gluteus minimus, which is almost never visible anywhere in the models unless you take the models apart. Gluteus minimus, piriformis, this is for reference, gluteus medius, and gluteus maximus. As you can see, with the maximus being intact, meaning not bisected, you can still see part of the gluteus medius. And this is basically what we are looking at here. See this part, gluteus medius. So here we can see the gluteus medius. And again, you can see the piriformis. Make sure that the spelling is I, not the Y. The Latinized spelling is Y, and I may have used that earlier, but piriformis. Stick with the anglicized spelling. Same thing. You can kind of, let me see if I can change the color here. Okay, right there. So you can kind of see that that's the border of the gluteus maximus. So this is gluteus maximus. And here, this is gluteus medius. Okay, so with the maximus intact, still a segment of the gluteus medius is still visible, superior and lateral to the gluteus maximus. Here, this is the deeper view of the hip region. Here you can see the, once again, gluteus maximus. There you can see the piriformis, which is almost horizontal. And right here, let me change the color again. Right here, see that? This is the deepest muscle. This is the gluteus Minimus. Gluteus minimus is not going to be visible unless gluteus medius and maximus both are cut. So unfortunately, I don't have access to a model that shows those two muscles cut. So that's why I provided that reference that earlier you are looking at. So again, piriformis gluteus minimus. Here is the gluteus minimus. Well, not all of it, but gluteus minimus right there. See that? This is the deepest muscle. Okay. So these are the muscles of the hip region. Next, we will look at the muscles of the femoral or the thigh region.